is going on, everybody? Floopydonkey here, and welcome back to, I think, the best sports game in quite some time, and that is Legend Bowl. They just did a franchise modification to the game, something that the community has been wanting. And if you're looking for an alternative to Madden or a good just overall sports game in general, then Legend Bowl is probably what you want to check out. So in this video, I'm going to just break down all the new updates, some gameplay so that you can see if you like it. We're going to go through the draft, the free agency, the offseason. All right, so here we are in the main menu. Click franchise, and the first thing you have to do is create your new coach. And of course, our coach's name is going to be Floopy Donkey, the one and only. And let's select a random team. Let's just let it be random. But here we are with our first headline, sports news. Another year, another coach, and we are on the Gunners. So here is our franchise year one. Now, there was some changes to the franchise mode here in the last few weeks, and one of the big things was morale. And you can see that up in the top right with that little yellow face with right beside the green plus sign. So there are a few things that you can do. If we go into front office here, we can scout the player wire. There's no news right now, but I think through weeks 4 through 12, there's a player wire going on where you can look to trade for players. There's also facilities. So we can go in here and upgrade our facilities. Like in old Madden games, you used to have these things added in so we can do stadium, training, or rehab facilities, and each one does something entirely different. I'm not going to go into a lot of great detail with a lot of these things because some of this I've already touched base. You can see up here in the top right of the screen. You can click on that if you want a more in-depth playthrough. But I just wanted to focus more on the franchise mode and what got added into it because there was a season mode before, and some of these things are very similar. So we do have Hall of Fame and we do have milestones so you can keep track of what all you have accomplished. Let's go ahead and play one game and see how we do. So it looks like we're going up against the Denver Peaks. So let's see how it goes. So here we are. I think these intros are just great. You see the little chain gang running on the field. We've got an overview breakdown of the team. And of course, you can check out the stadium. It looks really cool with the shadows on the field. It is indoors, so the Las Vegas Gunners are an indoor stadium. And some of these stadiums are meant to kind of replicate the NFL stadiums, but obviously copyright reasons, you can't have them exactly the same. Here's the famous coin toss that Madden didn't have for quite some time, but got added back in. And we're kicking first. So you see the little arrow, you want to time that up, make sure it's good. Hold it down for the power, and you got to time that good. Obviously, I hit a shank, and I haven't looked at the controls, so I can't even remember how to tackle. Let's see how the defense for Las Vegas does, and we got a stop. 4-yard tackle for a loss. Here's our third down. Let's see if Las Vegas, the Gunners, can do anything on defense. Get a stop. You see the bar moves up when you're in the trenches, and you got to get it basically all the way to the end if you want to shed a block. So we did get the stop. Let's get the punt return and see if we can't score on offense. Let's start with a little inside run here first. I don't know if you sprint, I think you tap A, and we went nowhere. I do remember one of the hardest things for me starting this game was passing. I thought passing was like extremely difficult for some reason because it's kind of RNG based off of your quarterback stats and your timing whenever you do your power throws. If you don't have good timing, obviously that's something you got to develop. It will affect how good you are at throwing. There's a good one. Nice completion. Let's sprint. We're at the 40. There we go. The Gunners with a nice completion on third down. I think we keep trying to pass here. Move the ball downfield. I also remember kicking was like incredibly hard. We almost got stopped on that, but we did pick up some yardage. Wide open guy over the middle. Works every time. And there it is, first touchdown for the Gunners. And it was a 25-yard pass completion. All right, so here's the kicking. Again, it's very tough because you don't actually see the uprights. You know, you just got to kind of guess. And I think that's, ooh, that was just good. Wind helped us out. Done a good job passing. Let's see if we can run this time. Oh, Sanchez taking it to the outside. Nice run. Let's try auto bling. Let's see, press Y, and then we can do the keypad. So yeah, this game just kind of has everything you want in a football game. Let's see if we can juke. No, got stopped. Nice stop there. You also can flip the plays. That's another little cool thing. Quality of life that you see other sports games kind of second market type games, not having, oh, incomplete. Yavo's done a really good job with this game and having everything that you need to be satisfied. All right, we got a big third down here. Can we complete it? Just throw it underneath. Oh, we didn't get anywhere. Oh, we fumbled it. Oh, we picked it back up. How lucky. I tried to juke and I fumbled the ball. Oh, nice throw through that wide open running back. Sanchez is actually a good player for us. This route right here in Madden is unstoppable with a good running back. We don't have Sanchez in, but let's just see how it goes. Oh yeah, look at there, wide open. Almost a first down. Oh, our quarterback is fast. All the way into the end zone. Did a bootleg and we're up by 14. Oh, I wanted to throw it deep, and our first deep completion of the day. We got the ball in midfield, and the Gunners are dominating Denver right now. We're looking to go up 21-0 before halftime. All right, so guys, I fast forwarded to the season so we could look at this waiver wire. So here we are. I don't know. This is the Stars roster. So we're looking at their roster, and it says the blue players are rookie players and our green players are player wire players, meaning that O. Patterson, the safety, he is an 84 overall, and they have a safety that's a 90 overall already on their team, and he is wanting to, I guess, get out of there. So we back out. Here's the sports news. It says that Patterson wants a contract worth $8 million or he walks. Ridiculous, or is it? So I think the only option that we can do is let the CPU pick that. And then, we can go through all these players and teams, and we can look and see what is going on with each team. There's a storyline for each team. How cool is that? That is really cool. And check this out. We just got in real time, the Titans have offered to trade Emil Riddle, a center, 84 overall to us, the Gunners. The Gunners will have to send our center, who's a 79 overall, to the Titans in exchange. His morale's a little better, so why don't we just accept it? What the heck? So that's pretty cool. I like that every single team has a storyline, a player, some type of situation going on that requires you to do something about them. I think that is really cool. Maybe I'm missing something on that, but that seems to be pretty awesome. So this is cool. We're fast forwarding through these seasons, and we had something come up. This is different than trades and different waiver wire ads. So we're saying one of our players, our punter Crane, has chosen violence. He wants to be paid $2.6 million under contract. It's a showdown. Do you blink or do you give in? Or do you draw and fire? So he's not happy. Our team is 3-6. Do we accept our punter? Let's just go ahead and do it. What the heck? We got him. That's pretty cool. Maybe there's a player on your team that you're not exactly satisfied with, and you could just go through and decide not to accept his offer, and you just go into like a showdown with him. I think that's really, really cool. Another little added thing that makes this game so great. All right, so there is the end of our season. We fall short. We were 7-9. We won 4 of our last 6, but now it is time to do the draft. So I wanted to show you guys that as well, because this will be my first time going through it as well. But here's the trophy. So Linwood Newton from the Crawfish got MVP. I highly doubt that anyone on our team got anything. So we have all the trophies: Rookie of the Year, Defensive Rookie of the Year, Offensive Rookie of the Year. We've got what? Kicker of the Year, Coach of the Year. Nice. Legend Bowl champion. So I guess that's their version of the Super Bowl. So if we back out, we are in the playoff tree here. We're just going to go ahead and fast forward through all this. We're going to simulate the playoffs and get straight into the offseason. Holy crap. Look at, it was LA against Cincinnati in the Super Bowl, and LA won it. What are the chances of that happening? That's actually pretty cool. So the Los Angeles Voltage. Well, actually, I guess that's the Chargers. So it was the Chargers against the Rams, the Chargers against the Bengals. It wasn't the Rams. Maybe we'll just say it's the Rams because that's kind of cool. And here's the little end of the champions. We're going to start the off season. We've got retirement. So James Rice, I thought that was going to be Jerry Rice. Okay, so we did have our fullback is going to retire, and look, he looks like old and gray in the picture. So a fullback is probably somebody that we need. Oh, we can persuade him. Alfonso LaCroix is flirting with thoughts of retiring. Do you want to keep him around or start to look for free? Oh, we could persuade him for -50. I guess that's 50 points in the top right of the screen. Let's do it. Nope. It was too much for Alonzo LaCroix. He admits to you that he can barely feel his hands in the morning, and sometimes he forgets the names of his loved ones. He feels sick after he leaves. Holy crap. Yeah, that's kind of sad. But how cool is that? These are the things that are missing in Madden. Also, another thing I really love is at the end of any type of, point in the NFL season, you get an update, sports news. You get things that happen so you stay up to date with what's going on in your league. It's actually really, really cool. So we can go in the free agency, players on the hot seat. So we have to cycle through. Here's our players. We've got 3 players that we need to potentially re-sign. So it looks like our center, Adams, is pretty upset. And we can only choose one of the 3. So we've got our defensive tackle, right guard, and kicker. I think we have to choose our kicker, which is probably something that you would just like never do. But we're going to press B. We've got 1 of 3. That's also another cool thing. Difficult situations, you can only choose 1 of 3, and they're going to leave, and you're going to have to replace them probably in free agency or in the draft. So again, here's a wrap up of everything that happened. This is so cool. I have not played Legend Bowl since this franchise update, and I'm kind of rushing through it to make the video for you guys, but I'm being quite honest. I kind of want the start of franchise. So here's progression. So here's ours. It looks like we had a lot of people go down. We did have Alfonso Fisher go up. Our right defensive end is now a 91. Is that right? Or skills in 83. I'm sorry. So that's a pretty cool breakdown. You get everyone moves up or down pretty much. It seems like that's a lot of players, or at least most of the starters. And then after that, we have a draft, seems to be, and wide receivers. So corners, wide receivers, and tight ends is what we need to look after. So let's start the 2023 Legend Bowl draft. Now, this is my first time ever seeing this, so this will be pretty awesome. Presented by Castaway Sports Equipment. So here we are. I don't know if you can hear the crowd in the background with the audio. You've got the ticker bar going across the right there. And remember, we're the gunner, so we're picking number 8. So let's go through this and overall. So really there's no need to do any scouting. You just know who's the best. So we've got a wide receiver right there and Duncan, who's really good. We've got another wide receiver. And then we've got a safety, 84. What about corner? We've got Lawrence Wong, 83. Okay. Let's see who falls to us. Quarterback, we still have Duncan here. Duncan's still on the board. Oh, he gets picked right. What, 2 picks before we go? All right, so here we are. We're picking. We've got still a really good safety. We could go look at our roster sheet, full safety. Maybe we pick him. An 85 overall. But our wide receivers are very bad. An 84 would dramatically increase our wide receiver room. And I think that's who we do. So Jose Parrish from Ohana Tech. Come on down. We're going to pick you. All right, so this is a 7-round draft. We're on our last player, and I think I've done a good job of, look at the corners. We got a tight end, wide receiver, corner. So I think we just take best available. And yet again, you get another breakdown of exactly what happened during the offseason. I think that is so freaking cool. So after that, we can just go straight into the next season. And the Las Vegas Gunners are ready to start the 23 through 24 season with high hopes. I think we got a better team. 7-9, we're probably going to do better. So guys, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to do a quick breakdown of things that got added into the franchise. Again, we've got tons of cash to spend. You see 875. We could go in the front office. We could go to stadium facilities. We could buy ice cream stands if we wanted to build them. We're totally cool with that. We could go into training, and so that our players get increased. We could go like the leg machine. We could buy that. That would increase. We get a 5% increase to our punter and kicker ratings. So you've got all of these things that we could do. We go to rehab, yoga studio, so we get 5% increase to morale. But the risk of doing the yoga studio is that there could be a possible sex scandal that decreases player morale. So there's a lot of pros and cons to adding and buying and getting players and drafting players and all that stuff. I think it's really cool. It's entertaining. If you've got a PC, you want to play Legend Bowl, I think it's totally worth your time. It's a lot more in depth than Madden. It's a lot more intriguing. It's a lot more immersive. Does it look as great as Madden? No. But sometimes look isn't everything. I'll catch everybody later. If you enjoyed that, make sure to hit that like button. Peace out.